Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn something about in a SwiftUI concept that's an environment object. It's a powerful tool for data sharing from one view to another view, the view hierarchy. Let's dive into our video. Here the what is environment object, that's the thing we are going to discuss and see the demo. Okay. At first, what is the agenda, which means what is an environment object, and also how to use environment object in SwiftUI projects, and also how to access the environment objects in our views. Okay. First of all, what is an environment object? Environment object is a special type of object that can access by any views within the specific part of your view hierarchy, which means we have the hierarchy, we can able to share the data from one view to another view. Okay, it's a easy and also it's a special type, which means what's a special, that will be discussed later in the video. Okay, it's like a global variable but more control and specific of your SwiftUI view, which means once we store some other place and also we can retrieve or else we can read it from some other place. So it's a global variable and also it has more control. Okay, useful for sharing data that needs to be accessed by multiple views. That's the thing I explained before. Useful for sharing data that need to be accessed by multiple views, like in a user settings, app wide state, and also data fetched from the network or a server. Okay, how to use environment objects, which means create an observable object. We already discussed in previous videos. This object that will be hold the data you want to share. Okay, it must be conform the observable object protocol, and also use published property wrapper to notify the view when the data was changed. Here I have the example for the observable object. We having the user settings as a class, and also we confirm the observable object, and also we mention the variable as a published. So the variable will be when change, that will be triggered to the view. Okay, and also the second point is create an instance of the observable object, which means typically we done that in the abstract or the higher level view. Okay, use state object to create and manage object lifecycle. Use state object to create and manage the object's lifecycle, which means in the our landing app main struct of the app, in that we mention the stateable state object, which means state object, like in a property wrapper. The user settings as a variable, we mention the class as an init. Okay, and also in the body we have to implement the environment object as a settings, which means we have the value for the user settings, we have to mention it. Then only we can make it as available for environment in all over the view hierarchy. Okay, and then the third point is access the environment object in the view, which means there we published, here we are going to get it. So use the environment object property wrapper in any view that need to access the data. Okay, so here in the view we having the environment object as a property wrapper mentioned in the variable. So we don't need to init here, we just mention this in a type. Then we can access the value from the environment object variables as a published variables. Okay, that's the thing, we can able to access the environment objects from the view. Okay, here you see the data flow, the changes to the published property in the environment object will be automatically trigger the update in all views that are observing it, that will always observe. Okay, hierarchy, environment object is available to all child class within the hierarchy where it injected. Okay, and then efficient, avoid overusing environment, consider the alternative approaches like passing data explicitly are using the combination of state and the binding for similar classes. And then demo. Here I having the demo. In the demo, we having the in the app class. In the app class, we mentioned the state object as an auth view model. Auth view model is nothing but the login view model. In the login view model, we having the one published variable as a user logged in, and also in the user model, we having the name and the pass, which means username and the password. Okay, and also we have the controls like functions, which means logged in and also logged out. Based on that, we can change the value for the user logged in. Okay, that's the thing here enough. Okay, so we mentioned as a state object, and also we mentioning the environment objects as an auth view model. Okay, that's the thing we implemented. Okay, this was in the welcome screen. So the welcome UI view, welcome SwiftUI view, there we having mentioning the environment object as a variable of auth, which means that's a login view model. Okay, that's the thing we implemented here. So based on that, auth.user logged in, based on that, the logged in value when changed, that will be changed, the we can able to change the view in the our screen. So if that is a logged in, we can push to the home screen, or else we can be show in the login screen. So that's the thing here I implemented. Okay, in the login screen, first of all, we having the two text fields and also one button. In the button, we having the logged in function which has available in the login view model. Here also we using the environment object. We don't need the observed objects or any state or any binding variables. We directly use the environment object because we are going to use as a globally. Okay, so we use the function logged in. When we use it, fill the value from the username and the password text field, and then he tap the login button, that will be store the user logged in as a true in globally, and also that will be triggered to the welcome screen. In the welcome screen, once that was logged in, that will be moved to the, that will be show the home screen, home view. In the home view, we having the same environment object as a login view, that's a login view model class variable, and also in the navigation view we having some text and the navigation links, and also we having the logout button. Okay, that the same thing in the profile screen, that's a linked from the home screen. Here also we are showing the username and the password, and then we having the logout button. Then see how that was working. Okay, here this is a welcome screen. In the welcome screen, we having the two text field and the login button. So when we fill those fields, like an I am mentioning like an just a name and the password as 123456. Once that was filled, we tapping the login now, that will be change the global variable as a user logged in as a true. So that will be the view will be appear as a home screen. Okay, so the home screen is viewing. Here you see user logged in, and also we having the options, one is a profile and the logout. When we tap the logout, that will be moved to the login, and also when we tap the profile, that will be moved to the, that will be pushed the another screen as a profile screen. Here we having the two text fields, username and the password, that was value was filled already from the global variable. And also when we tap the logged out, that will be automatically show the login screen. If we tap that logout from the home screen, there also that will be moved to the login screen. This is the thing I have expected to show a demo in the video. I hope you understand the environment object, and also you understand the state object, how that was used in our SwiftUI projects. For globally, we can share the data from the one screen, one view to another view, and the view based on the view hierarchy and childs. I hope you enjoy the video and also you learn something today. Please try yourself and learn it yourself, and also it's a very important topic. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.